Hi everybody, this is me, Vicky. I am doing our mid-monthly readings. I started doing them the other day, and then I had to stop and take care of some things, and now I am back to continue. So far we have done Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, and Leo, and now we're going to do Cancer. And it's showing overcoming challenges here for you. All right, so we're doing our mid-month readings for the month for the signs. For every 150 subscribers, I will do a free personalized reading for you. Meanwhile, these are general readings for everyone in the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of the sign that I am doing right now. It would be a great way to get a full understanding is by checking them out. If you are cusp, check out the reading that would follow along the cusp. So, for example, I'm a Virgo cusp, which means I'm Virgo and Libra. All right, so thank you for subscribing and sharing my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so Cancer, what messages do we have for you, Cancer? I used to do all my readings privately, and now I decided to go a little bit more public. All right, so let's see here, Cancer. Doesn't feel right to me. All right. See some resistance to your emotions. I also see, something seems like it was a contract. Of course, here you are, the King of Hearts subconsciously, and the Empress, which is very much like your divine complement is not the Queen of Hearts, but is in fact the Empress, which is your divine counterpart. That you feel a little bit like they're not the one for you. There's resistance on them. All right, let's see here. So I'm looking at past, present, and future. I'm also seeing your energy, their energy, and the mixture of the energy for the two of you. All right. So this is a lot to do with some romance and connection here for you. There is, I'm seeing here the Lovers. I have also here the romance and connection. And as I said, what subconsciously is showing me is the King of Hearts. And there is a little bit of resistance or restriction on the Empress. Let's see what's coming here through karmic energies. About compassion. Those fell out of my hands even before I started shuffling. So let's see what I get from shuffling and see if these two cards, I'm looking at runner, chaser, and not pausing to receive. So it may be a possibility there is a running, chasing situation and somebody has to stop and receive, but it's about past contract, and I see lots of that here. I see lots of a past contract here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showing me about a contract that needed to be resolved. All right, so let's talk about this. So I will show you the cards a little bit more. It's not about me that you have to see here. So behind the scenes is about you being the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is about compassion. And the karmic lesson here is about to give compassion. And compassion is always about you not fixing a situation, by you not needing to do anything, but to know that all is well and to see all is well, and not for you to be judging and to look at something as broken, but to see it as it's all coming together instead. Compassion is about not having sympathy with the situation, not even being empathy to the situation, but knowing that the divine has your back and the divine has their back, and that as long as you're in alignment, all is well. In the recent past, I have the Hangman upside down, you have the 3 of Coins, and you have the 8 of Cups upside down. So it looks like in the recent past, you finally got unstuck where something was holding you back, and you were able to finally collaborate, work with somebody who was on the same page as you, and you didn't feel like you had to walk away. You finally felt like you could stick with this and follow through. And so that is a comforting energy, where overall your actual card is here is about you finally receiving your abundance, your fruits of your labor. You've been working really hard, but there is a lot of resistance here. It seems like you can't seem to receive what you're trying to do. It seems like it's been a cycle of you doing over and over again, trying to give somebody the chance, trying to make it work, trying to find a way for this to follow through. And it just seems like it's not working. Everything seems to get stuck in this toxic energy, and it's not feeling good. And you had to learn about compassion. Compassion is a form of love that many don't know how to give when they are so immersed into reaction. So it seems like in the past, you didn't want to walk away this time. You wanted to go and be this compassion for this special somebody, that you two were actually on the same team and you were working together towards a greater good. But now in the present, you've got Ace of Swords upside down. You've got the Fool upside down. And you've got the 10 of Wands upside down. So it feels very strongly that you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to contact this person. You don't want to be apologetic either. You don't want them to apologize to you. It's kind of like, no, I don't want to move on from this, but I also don't want to, deal with this at all. In fact, there's a lot of stress that came from this that I don't want to deal with. There was a lot of problems that came through this that needed to be resolved. I just don't want to deal with this. I don't want to see this as something. I don't want to be apologetic. I just want to pretend this didn't happen. And so what I'm seeing in the near future is the King of Swords upside down. You've got the 10 of Cups upside down, and you've got the Lovers. So the Lovers is about duality. It's about soulmates. It's about your person. It's about your twin flame. It's about that divine union of the yin and the yang, romance and connection, right? I'm seeing that there seems to be you and your person are not on the same page. And right now we have you being a bit of, or them being a bit of a narcissist. You've got yourself, instead of being logical and in your head, you've got that resistance where you're just being like, no, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to just do whatever it is that I can get myself through this. And I don't care if I'm happy. I don't care at all. I just want you to go away. I'm no. I don't care if you make me happy. I am happy with anything that can make me not remember you. I know that this is not something that I want to actually even think about. I don't want to know that you are my happiness. I don't want to know. In my mind, I don't want to come to realizing that you are my person. So, there seems to be a lot of denial that you are going through and you're not accepting. So for you, you're trying to see that, you're trying to allow things to flow and to figure it out and be unstuck. But, you don't want them to contact you. You don't want to contact them. You'd rather kind of like, I'm just going to be a bit of a narcissist where I'm just going to do things for whatever's going to serve me. And I don't care about you. All right. I don't care about anybody right now. I'm just trying to deal with life. And here they are, here they are trying to collaborate. They're trying to find a way to be meeting the middle. They don't want to move on to new pastures and a new journey without you. In fact, they're quite unhappy themselves. They feel that you were the reason that they felt happy, and there is restrictions on how they feel. So here you are together. Nobody seems to be walking away. Everybody's like, where's my person? Where's my person? Because, there was a lot of responsibility in this work that we had to take. We were releasing the burdens. We didn't feel that we had to be accountable or responsible. We were giving each other a lot of freedom. And we were giving each other that freedom because we knew that we got each other's back. We knew that we loved each other. And so this has taken us to what is ending. And the ending is about this completion, this fulfillment of being loved and grateful wasn't coming to a close. It just felt like there was something missing. Something missing. And so what was beginning new was seeing that this cycle was never ending. The blessing and the gift in this was the Two of Swords, which is what was subconscious, what was hidden even from you and them. And there was a karmic lesson involved, which was about releasing the conflict that was coming between you two because it had nothing to do with either of you. There was contracts that you both had, promises to yourself, to each other, that maybe you've made through birth contracts, maybe you've made in past lives, or maybe you've made to other people that you just never worked out through. But these past contracts They need to be cleared or reviewed. And those contracts are not going to clear themselves until you know the lesson. And there was a runner chaser energy, and you couldn't seem to stop running and pause and see that they actually were not chasing you and that you were not running from them. But you were to give compassion. Be compassion. That's the energy. That was the lesson. To be compassion. You control this energy by being yourself. The healing advice that's given to you is to be courageous. Don't be so afraid. Things may go right, but things may go wrong. And either way, it was something better than nothing. And the angel divine is giving you guidance that you have a guardian angel. And this guardian angel is saying, listen to your heart. You are not in a place where you are going to be harmed. For some reason, you feel that abandonment or pain or suffering because you have the divine feminine upside down, which is about motherhood, fertility, and natural nurturing environment where there is resistance to. Why does that scare you? Why does that scare you so much? Trust. Because this is your soulmate. This is the person that you love. There is no reason to fear. I'm going to go and pull a card from a deck. These are my oracles here, but I'm going to do Beyond the Lumerian. These are the deck by. See what they pull for you. Of course, a romance and connection. Use a healing angel deck. I don't know the name of it though. But if you do, you can leave a comment below. All right, Cancer. What card do we have for you, Cancer? Trust your innocence, they said. Trust, actually, two came through here. So you have your soul star chakra, which is your soul, which makes sense to the lovers. So the lovers is about a mirror of your soul. And trust your innocence. So this is taking you back to square one, taking you back to the first time you fell in love, taking you back to when you learned how to love, how to receive, how to nourish, how to nurture, how to actually embrace love. Take yourself back to before things went bad. Take yourself back to a time when everything was beautiful and magical and there was no bad things that happened then. Merging with the divine is through your soul star chakra. And your soul star chakra is not your karmic chakra. Your soul star chakra is your 11th chakra, or your 9th chakra. Your 9th chakra is your soul. It's your Akashic. It's where you have all of your lives merged into one. It's beyond the contracts. It is where you connect with the divine. Let's see what they have in here for you. under the soul star. Merging with divine. It's about letting go and being filled with divine light. The bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms. And so the theme here is karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress towards ascension. And so the color wash, so think of kaleidoscope rainbow. And it's saying here to restore, remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. And consider that the paragrams outside of this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening all at the same time right now across all multiple dimensions. This card is actually capturing the merging of time beyond space. We have lived many different worlds, and they're all connected. And they uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. So gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. I love that. All right. Well, there you go, my beautiful divine Cancer. Give compassion. Give compassion, whether it's to you, give compassion to others, give compassion. That is love. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm blessed to have you in my life.